Welcome, welcome to a brand new live build session. Alright, good. Just checking that my sound is all working before I take those headphones out, and my camera has just gone off because I've been spending the last half hour just setting up, because we are in a completely new studio setup here. Ignore, if you can see mess behind me, ignore it, it's all going very soon. But there might be some teething problems today, just to let you know, because there's a camera there which I haven't got a proper mount for, so it's very much balanced. This is all new space. I can now get fully under my desk, which I can never do before, so I'm hoping in my test little builds it's helped. So I'm hoping today it's going to really help with the streaming and I can see everything across here, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up with your chats and everything. But anyway, and I need to check that I'm not going to roll into my camera with the chair. Anyway, this is part of a series I'm filming based on myself, of course. No, not quite, but I like it. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we are starting, I don't think I'm going to get this one in shot. There we go, the medieval town square. I picked this setup the other day. I've been desperate to get it. It's absolutely awesome. I used my Lego points and I'm so happy I did. So I've had a very fast look through the manual online, and it looks like we start off with these little accessories and then we build this section here. How far we get today, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to build in stop motion. And what I mean by that is I'm taking a picture every single time I put a brick down. In fact, I take 2 pictures to be fair. And then this is going to create the videos that you see on my channel. It is a very lengthy process and it takes a lot longer than a normal Lego build. I warn you, this is probably going to be a 3-month series if it's anything like the castle. So this set is 10332 and it has 3,304 pieces. I think the castle had 4,500. It took roughly 42 hours to build in stop motion. But anyway, let's build this. I've been so excited to crack this open that I've lost my knife. I had one. Let me check. I've got scissors if not. They'll do. Scissors will do. Knife's just a bit cleaner. So just the little tabs on here. Oh, careful not to damage the set. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask as we go along. I can't get in this with press scissors. What an exciting stream. There we go. Right, completely brand new set. So, whoa, lots of bags forming up already. All we want is bag number 1, which is right there. I don't know if there's multiple bag number 1s. I guess we'll find out. So what I'm going to do is make a right mess. I'm going to chuck them all on the floor. Right, bag 19 is the highest I've seen. Oh, 22, yeah, we've got a lot of bags. So the plan is potentially, sorry if this is really loud, to do multiple sessions. Multiple bags per session, depending on the size of the bag. This one today is small, but I've also started rather late. So let's have a look. Ah yeah, we've got manuals. I'm actually going to do lots of extra base plates in there. Bag 25 as well, so I've got at least 25 live streams coming. Yeah, sorry about the mess. I'm going to keep that to the side. What else have we got? Bag 3, bag 13, bag 2. Okay, I'm going to put bag 3 and 2 down that side so I know where they are. And then I've just realised this isn't in paper bags, which one of my most recent builds was. Again, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll clear the desk space, and then we can really start to look at the set itself. big pile of bags on the floor. Now, I was so excited when I was building the castle. I love castle sets because I had them as a kid. There's 6090 castle I had, and it was absolutely awesome. And this is a set, obviously a rebuild of the medieval town square from, I think, 2010 roughly. But this set looks absolutely awesome. I never had that previous one, so this is something new to me. But yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. I'm really excited to build it. I'm looking forward to seeing all the details because these sets always seem to have so much good detail in them. But anyway, let's get on. I've added some music this series, so I'll probably try and find some more as well. But we'll see how it goes. If it is too loud or anything, ping me in the comments. I'm trying to keep an eye on them. So let's also have a little look in the manuals. But yeah, I'm trying a few new things on this series. We'll see how it goes. Oh, 2 manuals. You know what I haven't seen, I thought was in here, is stickers. There they are. So, one disadvantage compared to the castle, we have stickers, and we have 14 of them by the looks of it. In fact, there's more because the 14 and the 11 are duplicates, and so is 12. This tapestry sticker I've seen something about, which how to put it on easier. And we've got some lovely manuals in here. Now, 2 of them, so there's obviously it's a bit similar to the castle. There are 2 halves to this build. Now, I'm not going to use the manuals today because I'm going to try and build it offline. I might even pick up the Brick Builder app at some point because my daughter uses that. Thanks, Bricktime Builds. Yep. I did have a little check, but you can never be sure. I've done it where it's too quiet and too loud a fair few times. Right, I'm just going to get a tray. Whoops. So I'm currently seeing I ripped out the studio recently. I seem to be currently completely surrounded by Lego, and it is difficult to work out what's going on. Where it will all be sorted soon. We've got some beautiful new shelves up there which are going to be filled with Lego. Right, I'm just going to get one of these out, so I just want to check the view. Right, why is this not updated? Why have we not updated? Gonna just refresh that. Live view, it's become disconnected. There we go. That's it. So how's the colour looking on that? Potentially a little bit blue. Let's just take a photo and have a look. Why are we blue? It should be right. It looks nice enough. Right, like I was saying, there's a few new things for this build. So I'm going to start putting. Oh, why have we got Digicam control, Digicam main. There we go. The Digicam app that I use is so annoying sometimes. Right, let's start with a nice blank frame. So just a pure white, just so that we can use it in the future. And I'm going to put the manual up on screen rather than, no, that one. I'm going to have the manual there so you can see what I'm looking at for a bit as well. If you want to see what the camera sees at some point, I will adapt to that as well. I'm not going to move this GoPro once it's sort of set up. There we go. Sorry, always lots of setup with stop motion. And make sure we've got the right screen live. Updating. Yep, perfect. Right. There is a lot of bits in this manual about the previous castle, so if you want to have a look at that, I'll add the link into the description shortly. But we are going to start with bag 1, and straight away we have a minifigure. I'm not doing minifigure builds today. The reason for that is there's 8 or 9 minifigures in this set, and I just want to build them all at the same time, so that the background, lighting, etc., is exactly the same. So I'll build her in this, and then we'll get on with the small little builds that are going to be in the castle. Right. And I forgot to put my bin next to me. How useful. Where is it? All the way over there. I can stay over there for now. Right. So, I think these are all new torsos. I'm trying to remember what camera I've got on here now. And that's not a new face, but it's a good face. It's got the little dimple just there. I don't know how well you can see that today. There we go. So I am sitting in the dark, if you haven't noticed, and that's because I don't want any other light affecting my build. That's a really cool hairstyle, actually. I don't know if that's new, but it's very Viking almost. And she has a hammer. I'm not sure what she's supposed to be. Maybe some sort of vendor. We'll find out. But the great thing about this set is all these new torso prints, etc. Right, let's build. So first off, we're going to build a little market stall. So I'm going to start at the bottom. So I always look ahead just to see what's going to happen and if something's going to go underneath, basically. And this is part of the reason why it ends up being so slow, because I'm sort of planning as I go. And as you can see, I'm just going to put a bit of blue tack on there. Get this right in the centre of the camera. It's actually not quite at the angle I want it, I don't think. For this one, I'm going to angle the camera just down a bit. Sorry, it's probably adjusting the view. So let's pop it on there so you can see what the camera sees for a minute. I'm just starting off, just want to be absolutely perfectly central. And I want to be in focus. Really good focus. Oh, I need that one and that one. I need to pin these. There we go. And we're just going to push that all the way to the ground. It's got a tiny bit of blue tack underneath it, just in the centre. Take another photo, and away we go. Right. Then it's going to have another bit that's going to come just in front of it. What should we do for this? Should we have it sliding in? I do love a good slide. Right, I'm just going to check what that is. The beauty of doing sort of a slide in is it takes a few extra shots. It takes a bit extra time. So for a small build like this, when you then put it on like TikTok, etc., you can extend it out to be a 15-second video rather than a 3-second video. And then for the very last bit, I'm just going to put, whoops, that's not good, there it is. Just going to put some blue tack underneath it. I don't know how well, I'm going to have to watch this back later, because I don't know how well this is all going to come across with the various new camera positions, but we'll see. So there we go, nice and central. And then one more photo. And then the brick. And then I think we'll do the top bit as well. Oh, I say I don't know what it looks like, I can't actually see on there. And then two of those bits, two little hinges. Oh, that's not a hinge. One, two. I'm planning on probably releasing this bag by bag and then book by book and then the full thing, because with the castle it did take absolutely forever to build. Right, I'm just going to switch back to the manual for a minute. Oops. And so this piece should be built after the market. This is like loads of cheese there, look at that! Scroll up to the top so you can see. Let's just make sure we've got the right bit selected. And so we're going to disobey the manual here, as is always the case when I'm building stop motion. And then start. And what I'll do in a little while is I'll just go into the app, which I use to edit. Oh god, we moved the whole thing there. In fact, I'll give you a quick show now, just so you can see what's happened so far. I'm not too happy about the coloration on this, you know. That's looking alright. Obviously this isn't the actual frame rate it will be, this is me just moving forward and backward through it. It's a tad on the dark side for my liking. I don't know if my lights... I don't want to adjust anything now, I'll have to do that on the next sort of bit. Or do I start again and this always becomes a thing. We'll see, I'll continue like this and I might change it for the next little bit, change either the colour profile or the lighting or something, because something's not 100% the way I want it to be. Anyway, back to this. What do we need to add to it? So it's going to be built upside down. So one of those, one of those. So that goes there. No, there must be a piece that goes across here. This piece goes across. Every time I take a photo now, I'm going to just move my light slightly back, just to light up the front of this. I've realised it's sort of shining over, if anything. And then, did I just take that photo? There we go. The previous photo literally caught the light incredibly. Not quite what I wanted, but well. Right. Let's build that. I'm just gonna get a slight move on with this now. Let's start putting this piece together. While I'm taking photos, in between them, I'm actually also searching for the next piece. And that just speeds everything up. This actually is awesome. So in the castle, we had a very small market stall. I think it was only 4 studs wide, whereas this is 6 studs wide. I feel this looks a lot better size already. It's not even built yet. But if you put a minifigure behind it, minifigures are 3 studs wide really, but 4 studs if you sort of count the arms. But yeah, it looks a lot better. Cheese grommet. I'm currently baffled to how that's going to go. Oh, okay, I see. So, a wheel of cheese is going here, I think. Ah, there. Sort of halfway. It's sitting on the 3rd opening. If that makes sense to people. So if we do that, and then that. The reason I take 2 photos is because it usually then looks like the brick is putting itself down, and it's just somehow it's a better quality of stop motion. I can't really explain it. But I used to build just the bricks appearing, and then I started this method of what I think I've called it brick drop normally. Oh, we just had a fair bit of movement there. Let's have a quick look at how that's looking. Oh, I don't like movement. Oh well. It's there. It will be hopefully lost. That little bit will be anyway. Where's the next piece? It's a new practice one, I can't see it. Still not too happy with the look of it right now. Right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can hear the... Just interested what you can actually hear. Camera. Right. So poles are next, but there's a load of cheeses here. So let's build the cheese first, because cheese is important. Unless you're lactose intolerant. I'm definitely going to have to make some cheese related puns in some sort of stop motion animation. I keep saying I'm going to do some more, and I haven't actually done one since, well, I have, but I haven't done one for YouTube for a while. I started a really long one around Christmas for my daughters, so ready for next Christmas basically. One thing I was surprised at with this set actually is it was in a black box. I know that's like the adult theme, but the castle was in the traditional sort of yellow coloured box, and all the gift with purchases since have also been. So I was expecting a nice coloured yellow box when it came out, but obviously it wasn't. It was the icons black box, the adult box, which is alright, but in an odd way I felt disappointed. And again, the manuals are the ugly white manuals that LEGO have started last year. I think they're trying to save on print and stuff. Clearly they want to one day go away from these altogether. Right, how does this attach? Oh joy. Okay. So, pop. Oh, we need the camera selected. Would help. Quite a clever way. I saw a Star Wars build earlier actually, and they used blue tack in the build. They used some of these, but it wouldn't fit properly, so they then used blue tack in the build because they were building a Z6 gun, I think it is. But quite clever, but it's a shame that they couldn't get the proper Lego to work. Where does this go now? Okay. There we go. I'm surprised that worked so well. And then we need to tile it so it joins the two plates together. Sometimes, if you watch any of my videos before, I do the tiling so it sort of goes extra fast. So I normally do, I take a photo now once I put the next red one down, but for this one, again, because it's just a small little not micro build, but just a small build, I'm just gonna do it normally. And then I'm gonna pop it onto TikTok tomorrow, probably, and shorts, and get some interest to this set, because this is an awesome little set. I'm hoping it's going to be. I'm really hoping to use this in a lot of my animations moving forward. I want to... I've written a lot of stuff around the castle, and my streamer man that I showed you earlier, I've started some filming with him, and actually the thing I've been lacking is medieval style streets and towns and city, and so this is going to fall really nicely into... Did I get my hand in front of that? Let's just double check I didn't. No, that's absolutely fine. I promise the future streams of this will not be quite so slow. Like I said, it's the first time I've streamed for a while. I did do a build a day or two ago. I've got a unicorn build which is on TikTok, which I need to put on YouTube next. It's actually the first time a video has hit TikTok before YouTube, but only because I haven't done the music edit on YouTube yet. There we go. Half a piece down. Oops. I think one thing I would say about building in stop motion, it really makes you look at and appreciate the set, because you're trying to not only build it, which sometimes we can rush a bit, I think, when you just want to see the end result, but you really have to look at how every piece goes together and if it's going to work, how you expect it to, etc. Just realised I haven't got the manual, that one. Just so you can see what I see. And I think that is it for that bit. And then what's this? What are we building here? A fireplace. Okay. Is it a wood? There must be accessories which are going to go into the house, I assume. Okay, so... I'm going to do two things here. One... No. Oh, not at the brightness anymore on that one because that doesn't like it. So I'm just upping my brightnesses on my lights slightly for the next bit. Just going to take one more picture just so I can see. Yeah, I've got too bright now, too bright. Let's delete that one. Why are you not letting me delete? One thing I haven't got is I was going to have two lights, actually, two backfill lights basically, but I haven't got those at the moment. I'm just trying to look at that picture. Am I happy with the colour and everything on it? So I'll put it on there for a minute. So I'm just looking at this because I'm trying to see what the picture looks like, if it's how I want the rest of the build to look. It seems like the colours aren't popping how I usually would expect them to. Where are you? Where have you opened the picture? There, that'll explain it. Right. Here's your camera control. It's looking good actually. Part of the problem is that it's the HDR monitor over there, which it's actually more dull somehow. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Right, let's start the next part. So I'm just going to have this. I'm just going to disconnect the Bluetooth, the blue tack, and get it back on live view. It's going to shoot off this way. Let's put you on that one. Yeah, so you can see what's happening. So I'm just, oops, just a minute. Oh, I've left a bit of blue tack on there. Might have to edit that in post. I try not to, but sometimes it happens. And I was just watching the line on the camera basically there, so I could see where the piece was. I'm just gonna make sure I've got all that blue tack up because I have left a tiny piece and it ruins my background paper. But that's a really cool little build already. I like it. It's looking nice. Lots of cheese. Right, put that to the side. And now we need to start. You can see that on camera, I'll turn it around that way. Now we need to start the next piece, so back to the manual. It is this fireplace, and this just goes straight down, doesn't it? This will be quick. This will be very quick. Right, again, I'm just going to place it so it's on the 2/3 line at the bottom, right in the centre. Just so it looks really nice. Make sure that focus is good. Yeah. Oh, make sure we've got the right window selected. And away we go. If you do have any questions about the stop motion or what I'm doing, feel free to shout, or if you just want to talk about anything Lego related, Castle related, Star Wars related, please do. It keeps me very entertained while I'm doing this. I need to drop my seat down slightly so I can get in. Another photo, and then what happens? 2 little black studs on top. I usually try and make the builds somewhat interesting if I can. So I'll try and build in a slightly unusual way, or sort of like this. I'm going there, like flicking side to side basically on this one. There we go. One thing I always have to be really careful of is not getting my hand in the shot, because the camera is actually on a 1/20th shutter speed with an aperture of 8, but what that means is it's rather slow. So sometimes I can take a photo and then I go to do the next bit and I put my hand straight into the shot and it just ruins it, and you don't always realise. So I've done the Star Wars Battle Pack recently, and actually there's a load where I was doing some movements with the little droid and it ruined it. It totally ruined it because I kept putting my hand in the way of the shot. Our first sticker. Who wants to see me doing a sticker? Nobody. Right, kind of put it on silence for this bit. I thought I had a GoPro large. I do, of course, it's the main one. I hate stickers. What sticker have we got to do? Number 4. Oh, so these are cool. I did see something about this. There's 3 letters that go around the set, and they've each got a seal on them. Now, it was mentioned in the castle. It says there's a line something like, "What's this letter on the table with Lord Basil's seal on it?" But the letter is just the basic Lego letter, whereas these actually have the falcon, the dragon, and I think the lion? Let me get up really close. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. The middle one, I think it's supposed to be a lion, but I can't quite tell. And is that this one? Is that number 4 we're doing now? Yes. I was about to say make sure I get it the right way up, but it doesn't matter because it's a tile. Right, a magical method of putting these bad boys on. I hate stickers. That is not bad. Let's pop it on there. And you can give me a rating out of 10 for how wonky my sticker is. Getting shot on that one. Oh no, because focus, if I change the focus it'll break everything. But there we go. That might be a bit more lit up. That's not bad. Not a bad sticker. First one is okay. I hate stickers with a passion. Oh, I've just moved my manual. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take a photo. I really should assign a button somehow, a macro to my mouse, so if I hit a certain button, because I've got loads of buttons on this mouse, that it will just take the photo I want. Right, and then a bronze goblet, and then a candle. We went to the pick-a-brick wall a little while ago, and usually there's the whole, right, shove a load of random stuff in at the end, or whatever. Or if I go with my daughter, she likes to pick the bits she wants, and fill my box with those as well. And for some reason at Christmas time they do little candles, and my wife and daughter both picked out. I just need to check something. Oh, I accidentally moved the set, but I managed to move it back. I'm doing it again. So I like to move the candle. Yeah, they decided to pick up a ton of candles. I don't know why. I haven't seen this for a while. Sprue with daggers on. To be fair, I haven't had daggers for a long time, but I didn't know they did sprues anymore. That's cool. Actually, yes, I have. For the Harry Potter ones, I have seen sprue. Right, let's do that there. And then slide it down a bit. Whoops. Whoops. When you do stop motion, it's always a good idea to use blue tack. Because it stops everything from just sliding uncontrollably. And then that. Yeah, I think like that. Should have a quick look, see what that looks like. Oh, wrong window. Digi camera, have you gone? I might just use those two. I'm not sure. I would have liked a halfway house, but without using a bit of trickery, I'm not going to. Right. And an axe. Another axe. Oh, this one's going to slide straight in. Fine, I'll get the blue tack out. I bet that knife's just moved as well, hasn't it? There we go. Right. Just for you, Axie. You can. Yeah. There we go. And is that it for this piece? So what I'm going to do, just have this one, instead of moving off screen like the last one, I'm just going to move it over so it's on the 2/3 line on the right. Stick it back down there. Hopefully I don't knock it. And then I'm going to move straight on to the next bit of build. I'm going to put 2 pieces of blue tack on this one because it was moving too much before. So there we go, I'll show you actually on the cameras. So it's two very, very, very tiny pieces of blue tack on there. And I've just put them sort of on the studs, or on the gripper bits, if you would, the clutch. And I only do a tiny piece because if I need to then free it up, it basically really helps. So let's get that one there. So it's nice and lined up. Again, I line these up. I don't know how you can see. If you can at the moment, I line it up with the 2/3. So there's a rule of 3 lines, and I'm on the screen, and I'm lining it up with that. If you're wondering why sometimes I look this way and sometimes I look that way, it's because I've got it on the screen there and I've got it on the camera here. It really doesn't matter which side I look at. You know what I didn't do? Didn't do my brick drop. Delete the last file. Can I lift that up slightly? And I'm going to push it down and give it a slight twist just so it's obvious. And there we go. Right. So what are we doing? Let's put you back to manual so you can see it as well. Oh, did I have it on there? Oh, sorry. I get lost track of where I've got it. There we go. Manual is visible now. Well, I need to see it as well. So it's going to be 3 of these. Okay, this hasn't worked because the blue tack is a bit unstable. I haven't put enough on. So me telling you it's tiny, tiny pieces. It's going to be a bit bigger pieces today. That's also probably why I didn't do the brick drop very well. Right, so delete. So there we go. Much bigger pieces of blue tack. And what I do need to do is just go back and delete the photos. So this is something I never used to do. I used to delete afterwards, just in case I ever wanted to reuse it or whatever. There we go. And let's do this bit nice and quick. So my last build was a unicorn, which, I'm going to be honest, it was a lot harder than this. Oops, she goes there. So this is some kind of bench, desk. Unsure at the moment. Gone very wrong. Nobody called me out on the fact I had the wrong colour. That is horrendous. Alright, I've got to delete a number of shots now. There we go. And let's try with the right colour piece. I promise, it doesn't normally go like this. And there you go. Yep. Oops. So, if you've ever done any animation, you do ease in, ease out, and I started off quite quickly on this one, but now I'm just going to slow this plate coming in just a little bit, and right at the end it's going to be the tiniest of movements for it to link up. And I love it when I do the big base plates like that, What have we got here? A light piece of wood. I'm assuming this is to show recent cut wood. I'm not quite sure. Or is this just supposed to be like a log chair, do we think? I'm not overly certain, if I'm honest. And then the log piece. I want more of these. These log pieces are awesome. There we go. Right, sticker number 2. Number 9. Why are the stickers not in like order? Oh, this is cool. Okay, this is very cool. I will show you momentarily, but this, I've just realised what's happening, what this is all for. Oh my god. When did I pick up a second? A second one of these. That's it, that's it, that's it. Go, go, go. Go, go, go there. No. Can you see that? It's a blueprint for a chair. And this is the carpenter's area. Carpenter's workshop, isn't it? So, somebody from the Limelight Castle has sent him a blueprint for a chair, which he is now to build. Sorry, which she is now to build. Right, let's look at the next step, is to build the chair. God. Right, what we're going to do, move the same as I've done the other side, move this over. We're going to get our lady here. Have her appear. I'm just going to do some... Oh, damn. So I'm going to start that bit again. Because I'm not too happy with how that just went. Plus she's not sitting down correctly. Let's get that blue tile right in the middle of her legs. I'm just Oops. One sec. There we go. Right, so what she's gonna do is lift her arm up slowly. Let's take a look at building instructions. Just gonna move that towards her. Well, why have we lost the photo? Give it a minute. Catch up. Oh dear, we have lost the photo for a minute. That's really, really annoying. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break. So then what's going to happen next is she's going to turn around and then build the chair, basically. But I am going to, I think my program's just gone not responding. Not quite sure why, so I'm going to have a 5-minute break and then I'll be back.
I did not bring you here to flit about like some Toydarian. I did not bring you here to flit
welcome back. Right, I'm just sorting out my settings because there we go. Right, we had a bit of a crash. This program is really good and it is free, it is open source, but it crashes sometimes and it takes forever to open. I don't know if it's my computer. Well, I don't know if it's my computer. My computer is actually really good. So I can't imagine it's that. I don't know if there's some weird setting or something going on, but it takes forever to open. I'm sort of planning to reinstall it at some point, but I've always got a project going on. So it's always a nightmare. Right, she was moving. She's going to turn around and build this chair. So I'm going to get the instructions back up. I'm going to get it on the main camera. And we can continue on with the build. Sorry for the interlude. I did see some of you come and go and whatever in that time. If you do want to chat, feel free. I am more than happy to talk. And just check all the volumes look good. Right, so she is going to now turn around. Oh, we need to... Right, let's just have a look. Yeah, so she is going to keep spinning. Keep spinning. And slowly just spin slightly forward. And then I'm going to put a bit more blue tack underneath her because she's a bit wobbly. And she's going to... I did this with the Viking ship I built a little while ago actually, and I really loved it. Right, where's the instructions? I'm on bag 2. What am I doing on bag 2? She's going to lean forward, that slight anticipation, and then swing. And the swing is going to be in 1, 2, 3 this time. And as she does, this is going to appear at her feet. Just going to check its positioning. It looks good. Put a bit of blue tack underneath it. And then that's going to be sticking all the way down. As our lady comes back up. And then what? Just getting the pieces together that I need, just so it's going to be a bit easier. Beauty of using a hammer, actually. I'm just going to put an extra shot in there. And this is going to be a funny bit because she's just going to hit it. And it's going to build at the back anyway. And then 1, 2, 3. And I think this is the same chair design as we've seen in the castle, but in more of a sort of... Let's go for a pine colour. I keep forgetting the camera's there. I might put it there in the future. Whoops. Right, she's got a lot of blue tack on her. Let's put a bit in that one. Oh, I forgot she's got two faces. What's the second face? Happy or really happy? Right, I'm not going to do a proper water cycle for her because I just want this to sort of be a quick thing. So she's actually going to jump. So I'm going to do a bit of a sneaky one here. Oh, no, you can see the blue tack. So I know a lot of people don't bother with that, but it really bugs me when I can see blue tack. And then another one. As you can see blue tack again. So that's not too bad. And then I'm just going to have a sit in the chair and I'm going to have the chair spin round. Oh, look at their hair. Is that going to sit in that chair or not? What do we think? Probably not. So let's turn our head as we do it. There we go, cool little chair. Right. There you go, right. Let's have everything slide out in a random direction. Just make sure we've not left any tack on there. And yes, it is all going to slide out pretty fast. That doesn't bother me too much. There we go. So, I didn't realise I actually missed a bit of the build on this. Oh dear, I dropped a dagger. Oh no, I'll just find that tomorrow. No, that's gone. Good job I get two. Right. Just checking I've got all the blue tack and the white tack off it. And normally, when I'm building builds which are on white, I use white tack. And I use blue tack if it's the only thing available to me. But anyway, so I actually missed a machine. There you go. So let's have this fire in from here. Come on, live view, catch up. I need to turn off the photo preview actually on my view because it properly messes with what I'm trying to do. Right, again, couple of bits of blue tack, and we're going to go dead centre. Actually, for this one, I'm going to twist it slightly as it comes to the stop. Oh, need to put a big bit under there. God's sake. Right. Big bit of blue tack under each side. Well, I think that's a white and blue tack. Looking at that. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. Right. Delete that last one. Take one more. That's more like it. Oh, tell you what, let's have a quick look back at what that chair. Whoops. God, it's so confusing. I really should just have this as two computers. Let's have a look. I just want to have a look at this chair build. So here we go. I'm just moving through this. This won't be the correct speed as such. Oh, that's quite cool. This middle photo is going to get deleted. There we go. Right, let's go back to the manual and back to live view. Right. So I'm not quite sure what this is. I feel like it might be a lathe of some sort. But we'll see. Good job I spotted this. I was like looking, not realising quite why I had so many parts left. I love these tiny builds. I remember the little, it was not a piano, but there was some harpsichord. There we go. There was a harpsichord in the last set, and it was actually really cool little build. You wouldn't think so, but. And same with like the mill, that was really good. I think it really adds something. Right, sure, what do we need? Suggestively slide it in. Like that. I feel like it is on fully, but I'll take 2 photos anyway. There's a reason I don't build Technic stuff. It's because it would take me for literal ever. Because when I see a Technic bar, I just have to slide everything onto it in stop motion. It takes like 3 or 4 photos at least. Oh god, the whole thing moves. No, not what I need. There we go. Oh no, the base has actually moved. I'm gonna have a... Sometimes things like that in stop motion happen and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just think you see it there forever in those shots. I mean, I could probably try and go back and work it out exactly where it should be, but it's not going to work. Right, that's it. Let's do a spinning on this. So what I might do actually is up this to 24 frames per second at this point, if I can be bothered. And then just going to have it doing that flying out thing. So I'm actually going to do that last one. If I've got control of it. There. Yeah, so it's still going to be spinning as it comes off the page. Nothing left. When you're doing movement, it's sometimes really important just to get a flowing process. So like you do the movement, then you do the secondary movement. Do this movement, then the next movement. And there we go, right. So what have we built today? This was bag 1. This has taken an hour and a half, which it shouldn't have, but it did. But we've actually done 5 little builds. I did lose a dagger down here somewhere, didn't I? There it is. Yeah. The problem of when you drop stuff near where you're working is you don't want to knock the camera, so you never want to go back for it generally. So bag 2 next time. Looks quite small. Oh, look at that, it's got some key pieces in it. And do we get another minifigure? I don't think we do. But I will be doing that very shortly in the next few days. I'm planning to schedule a load of these streams, so let's minimize that and let's go to that one. Haha, that's not what you wanted to see. No, that's not what you want to see either. That I have to do. We've built multiple things today. You can see them in the side. I need to add a few more different scenes to this program. Oh, God, it's late. Anyway, thank you for watching if you have watched all this way. Sorry it has been a bit slow and we have had a couple of technicals. I don't think it was as bad as I thought, because like I said, I've been trying to create a new setup here to work out what I'm going to do and work out what's going to work. My lighting's all changed. I am going to do a video on this new studio when it's finished. It's not quite finished yet. I've got to sort everything, and I've got to sort my shelving and sort where my wiring is going to go. But this is all experimentation at the moment. But yeah, I'll probably do bag 2 in the next few days. Oh, thank you, Bricktime Builds. Yeah, thank you for watching this whole time. God, it's, yeah, it's a slow process, but it will get there. And I'll post this video up in the next few days so you can actually see what it's a preview of what it's going to look like. Obviously, I won't add sound effects, I'll just add music. But I'll schedule a load of streams and hopefully you can catch them all and see this huge build come together. I have got some other builds I might be getting on with as well in the meantime. I might also stream, we'll see. But lots coming on the channel as always. It has been a bit of a dry period, but yeah, lots coming. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really want to get this built because I want to use it for some animation, so I'm probably going to crack on with it a fair few times a week. But yeah, just look out for those. I will schedule some up. I just need to work out when's. Hopefully not quite so late. Anyway, see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.